In this video, get some nostalgia as I put on a Mondeo livery and we have some fantastic racing. Is this my favorite daily race? Hello everyone and welcome back to a Gran Turismo video where we're in the BTCC Mondeo car? No, not quite. We are in the Subaru WRX, but we are in the BTCC livery. If not already subscribed, please do. And if you do enjoy this video as you watch it, make sure you hit that like button. It all helps me out massively. It says what you like and don't like, and I can change the videos, etc. from there. Make sure you leave a comment as well if you don't like something, because then I can look at changing it if it's feasible to change something. Right, okay, we're jumping straight into this race then. 10 laps of Brands Hatch Indy. And I will tell you now, I enjoyed this in the weekly race guide. Let's see if this was a one-off or we've had some good races. So lap number 1 here. We've got a couple of races coming up. We've got a Bugatti Veyron up ahead of Maxime then. Very unusual car to pick here. I was surprised to see him, to be honest with you, in this one. As we go through the left and then into the right, as we look to slow down. Lots of cars everywhere. And Alfa Romeo up ahead, sideways here. As we continue on through here, then we've got Maxime going in the pits. We've got the Supra and the Megane Trophy going in the pits there. So we'll take a few positions here as we jump on board the Alfa Romeo. Up ahead then, they're chasing down the Citroen here, the Group 4 car, as we head into this right-hander. Oh, it's all very close. I think they both run deep there in the end. Unfortunately, the Citroen has gone off here. Let's jump back on board myself then as I send it down the inside in towards Druids then. Slight contact between the two cars as we continue on through here then. And we are still side by side as we go into this left-hander. Oh, bit of contact. Nothing major though as we continue on. But what brilliant racing so far. Let's jump back on board then. Let's see what we can do versus this Citroen. And I just want to say as well, this race to me is seeming pretty good. You know, we're already at lap 2 here of this first race, and we've already had lots of action, lots of different strategy. We see it again up ahead, 2 more cars going to the pits. I love this. I love it. I know some of you don't like this mandatory nonsense pit stop. I love it. It's creating some unique strategies here, and this daily race B is looking fun. As we look down the inside of the Citroen there, they just outbrake me there into turn 1. Beautiful defense there from Simic Slaw as we continue on through here up towards Druids. In fact, we're going to jump on board P2 then in the Genesis as we go through this left-hander. They go towards the outside. Unfortunately, they clip the dirt and the grass and go for a bit of a spin there. You can see here the Citroen and myself going through here in that Mondeo livery. I'm going for a move actually. Let's jump back on board then. Let's have a look at this move as we go into this left-hander. I have to slow the car down a bit more than usual. And once again, what a defense by this Citroen. Some awesome racing going on here right now as we are on lap number 3. Are they going in the pits? No, nobody going in the pits up ahead either then. So I'm just scratching my brow there, wondering how I'm going to get past this Citroen. Lap number 5 then. Here we go. Looking at Druids. Not working. We are catching the Belgium driver up ahead, who was also in the weekly race guide as well, which you can check out at the end of this video as we go towards Graham Hill. And so 5 laps in here. Oh, a bit of oversteer then from the Citroen driver. Let's go back on that chase cam. Let's have a look at this side-by-side action as we go into this left-hander. That Citroen could just turn a little bit better. What a defense! Covered it beautifully. My word, what a defense that is. As we continue on through, a bit of oversteer there. The Belgian driver goes in the pits and in the Renault Megane Trophy. As we continue on towards lap number 6, we've got a run here on the Citroen. Looks like somebody else was in the pits as well as we head towards turn 1. Looking to try and set it down the inside. Can we do it here? Just understeered a bit too much. Had to back out of that completely. And the Citroen still keeps that P4. It's very hard to overtake here, but I feel this creates some good fun on this track. And if you haven't noticed already, there are lots of different cars. Because the lap is so short, you can use lots of different cars here, because even if it's a tenth slower, that's not too bad. You can still race, so you can actually enjoy the cars you want. As we get a massive run here on the Citroen out of Graham Hill then. Let's go back on board chase cam as we head in towards this left-hander. Can we get it done this time? They try and send it around the outside. Not going to work this time. We're finally up into P4 at the moment. We've no idea where we actually are, with all the strategies playing out then as we continue on that Citroen. Oversteering into the pits there. Lap number 9 then. I don't see anybody else here. The field has really opened up. Let's see where we're going to come out then once we go into the pits. Then we go into the pits very nicely indeed. Not drifting in the barrier. And look at that livery. We are literally Mansell right now. Nigel Mansell as we come out the pits then. Let's see what happens then as we come out of here. The Belgian driver right there then. So they've maintained position as we continue on through. We have got ahead of the Citroen driver though, so we did gain out of all of that as we head towards the final corner for the final time in this first race. And what a fun race this is, honestly. Oh, a bit of oversteer there. We're going to actually get P6 in the end. Steve, I know I've got your curse. I apologise. I don't even apologise. I want you to have it back. I'm sick of coming in P6, to be honest with you. But there it is, P6 in that Subaru Mondeo. Absolutely fantastic car. Maybe Subaru should actually make that Mondeo right now. But I love delivery. I love the BTCC-esque here that we've got. Remember, it was at... Literally, BTCC was at Brands Hatch Indy the weekend just gone. So I feel like they've put this race in because of that, which is awesome to see. Do you think they should do more of this? You know, a real-world event, make sure they get the combo in the daily race. Do you think they should do that? Let me know in the comments as we catch up to that Alfa Romeo very close there. I had to actually back out of it there as GP Dan did slow it down in towards Druids. We go then around the outside. Doesn't always work here. Sorry if I do stop briefly. It's very warm, so I have to take extra breaths here. So I feel like I'm running out of oxygen as I go through this left-hander. Fortunately, I'm not, so you still get to hear me. Although I know some of you don't want to hear me and just want to watch the racing. So it's a YouTube video. We carry on here as we head towards the last corner then. Any action here? We're going to look around the outside of the Alfa Romeo then. The Jaguar F-Type, which did win in the weekly race guide up ahead. Are they going in the pits? Yes, they are. Them, the Alfa, and somebody else in the distance then who hits the barrier. Such a common thing to do. Very hard to actually do that pits lane entry. It really is. But we're going to head towards turn 1 then. We've got a Renault Megane Trophy who gets all sorts of votes here in towards turn 1. Tusco fans goes Tusco off there. That was not the best idea. And we are now up into P11. The Belgian driver makes a reappearance. You know, there's 3 races now in this week's videos. And you're in 3 races, which is good going, I suppose. You're the star of the show. Right, through this right-hander we go. I see somebody going in the pit. Oh, no, they've gone off as well on the left-hand side. Very common thing to do. That's a Citroen in the pits there, the Spanish driver. We look to hopefully jump them in the pits as we have got the fastest lap right now in the Subaru as we go into this left-hander. We've got Mr. Chips there up ahead. Maybe that's an advancement of Mr. Potato Head. We've jumped on board here, looking back at that Mondeo Olivia. Just back out of it here. I don't see the point of going for a move there because I don't want to lose time. 2 cars behind who have already pit here, so I come very close there. Look at that livery. It looks so good. Oh, I so wish British touring cars were in Gran Turismo 7. I really do. It's bringing back so much nostalgia to TOCA 2. Surely you've played those legendary games. Look at that as we go towards the left-hand side of the Porsche then, defending in towards turn 1 then, Mr. Chips, as we go into here then, and they do defend that very nicely. And again, they go defensive in towards Druids. Remember what I said on the weekly race guide? Send it inside and you should be able to defend. I send it around the outside, but Mr. Chips gives me some space there. I really do appreciate that. Give me lots of space, in fact. As we're on the inside now towards Graham Hill, we send it down there and we do get the job done up into P6. Once again, beautiful racing. Oh, I'm having so much fun here. You saw the smile there after that overtake as we catch up to Slammer now. Hello to you. You said hello. Hello to everybody actually in the lobby. Loads of people were saying hello. Really do appreciate that. So a big hello to you as well. Hopefully you've had some fantastic racing. If I have raced you in this one, fair play, because so far the racing has been awesome. Let's see what the end of this race produces then as we continue on through Druids. Nothing much at the moment. That Supra staying ahead. It's looking like the meta car, that Supra this week. We're going to try and do beat the meta here because I do love this race. It's one of my favorite races I've done in daily racing in quite a while. I will be honest with you. It is unbelievable, this race. Good fun. It really is. As we go into this right-hander, though, we're looking on the inside of Slammer now. I could carry on, or I could try and come in the pits and try and do an undercut. That's what I'm going to try and do here as we come in the pits. Can we do it right? No, slight tap of the barrier. Only a slight, though, as we come out the pits. And we see Barney's jumped me there as we continue on through turn 1. What we're actually going to do is something different that I've not done in a video before. We're going to jump on board Slammer, and we're going to see if Slammer's going to come out ahead or behind me as they come into the pits. And they did the exact same as me, actually. A slight tap on the barrier. Then here they go. Then they're heading out the pits. And look, there I am. So I actually nailed that outlap then and the pit entry. Really did gain an advantage then as we jump on board for the final couple of corners here. Can we get past Fuel and get another P6? That is the question. And as we continue through this right-hander, we're going to try and boot it out of here. Not going to quite work then. Fuel looking like they're going to keep that position. But what a fantastic couple of races that was. Honestly, I love this. It's giving me nostalgia for TOCA. The races are actually good fun here. I'm having all sorts of side-by-side action. I have to think about where to overtake, plan my overtake strategy. It's just so good. Really well played with this daily race Gran Turismo. You've nailed this one to perfection. You really have. Now, folks, you're probably wondering, what setup did I use? Because I did use a setup for this one just to make it a bit more pointy. And what I did use was the setup I've used before in terms of the extreme setup. So, anti-roll bar 110, dampers 2020, the expansion, sorry, is then 50/50. Everything else is the same. You can change that rear torque as well. So, it could be 550 or 60, then I think it's 565. You can try that. That's going to be it, though, for this video, folks. If you have enjoyed it, as always, do give it a like. Do subscribe to the channel to stay in touch with all the latest content. A big thank you for watching, and make sure you try out this daily race beat. It's unbelievable. My weekly race guide is there to check out if you are struggling. But once again, a big thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in another video or live stream again very soon.